Okay, I've got this Easy Go snowblower that I just bought. It was in the paper for $30. And I contacted the people and I asked them, what's the scoop on this deal? As you can see by the auger here, it's essentially brand spanking new. This thing has not been used for more than a couple minutes, if that much. And so I asked them, what's the deal? And they said, well, it doesn't work. And they had purchased it and it didn't work when they bought it, and they thought they could fix it, but the guy said he wasn't real mechanical and he didn't know really where to start. So I told him I'd take it. So I drove, I think it was about 70 miles away, and picked it up, and he was 100% right, it did not work. But I was confident that I could fix it because I fix things. So here's the deal. Doesn't matter if there's batteries in here or not. You'd push this light button and it would act just like this. Nothing would happen. It's completely dead. There was absolutely nothing going on. So I thought, well, maybe it was in the handle, maybe in the switch or something. But then the more I think about it, the fact that the light doesn't turn on tells me there's something in the very close proximity to the battery that is not working, because it doesn't matter if the switch in the handle doesn't work or whatever. The fact the lights don't come on was the big red flag for me that something else is more serious. So there's a million screws that hold this all together, but all you need to do is take out these in the perimeter of this pan that the batteries sit in, and then there's 4 here, and those are a T20 torque screw. And then there's 3 on each side here and 3 on this side here. So you take those out. This actually pulls straight up. You got to take this part out, which is this device here that holds the connectors in for the battery. So set that aside. These connectors pull up and you just slide them in like that. And then you pull this pan out. See if I can get a good view of this as I pull this out. Now I've already fixed this. So I'm just going through this just to enlighten you as to what's wrong. There are 3 components here, as you see. There is this one, which is the main control board, which is hooked directly to the battery. There's the culprit right there. This one here, I believe, is it runs the illumination on the dash here, and it may have some other functions, but that doesn't matter because that one is perfectly fine. There's a motor speed controller here, some relays here, and the motor is down here. If you can see it, the motor's down here. This device right here is actually the main control board. That was the one that immediately struck me as the possible fault. As it turns out, that is exactly what's wrong with these things. And I will give you the part number here, because I have the old one. So this is the old unit. You cannot tell any difference. I thought maybe this part here, because it kind of looks like it might have been overheated or something, but the new one is just exactly like that. So you can't, there's no physical indication, but there's the part number right there. So you order that part, it's about $85 with shipping. You're looking at $100. Now a lot of people have taken these in for warranty, and that's fine. I think what they do is send you a whole new blower maybe. But if it's out of warranty or you don't want to screw around with the warranty thing, this is the fix. So once you replace it, there's 2 screws. There's these 2 connectors, and they are covered with these, which is kind of a shrink wrap, which I just kind of nipped off of there real careful like, and I'll discard those. And then I'm not real sure why they shrink wrap these together. Maybe they were afraid they're going to come apart or something, or moisture would intrude into there, but I don't really see how. So I'm not going to do anything with that. So basically I'm going to just put this all back together the way it is. and put the screws all in, and we'll show you the difference. Okay, getting these connectors in here can be kind of a trick. They basically just sit in here just like that. And you have to kind of get them in position. You got to bend them around a little bit to get them to kind of stay put. And then you can put the other part on top of it and you'll be good to go. As you can see, I've got all the screws in. We're pretty well set. And another thing that's helpful is put a bungee cord on here to keep this stupid lid out of your way while you're working on this. I'm going to go ahead and put that other piece on, and then we'll take a look at how it runs. Okay, the connector's in and the cover is on, and you can see the battery connectors are real good. And you push that and look at this. You got lights. So the lights are on. And if I squeeze the trigger device, she's a-working. So the real kicker here is if this light doesn't even work, that circuit board is bad. There. So that's the real trick. $100 and you're back up and running. We'll go ahead and take the bungee cord off. And as you can see, everything's good to go. So I basically got a brand new snowblower for $140. And I think that's a pretty good deal. Other than that, everything I've seen on the internet, the symptoms are exactly the same. And if you're not going to send it in for warranty, or for some reason you can't send it to warranty, whatever, that's the part. I showed you the part number. I'll put the part number in the description along with where I bought it. They were very good on the shipping. It only took, I think it was back ordered, so it took like 2 weeks to get the part. But you know, it's August here. It's not like I'm really hurting for something to get rid of snow. So anyway, this is a single stage blower. I don't know about the dual stage, if they're having also trouble like this, but this is not apparently a real uncommon problem. So, you know, if it turns out to be a real issue, I'm sure they're going to do a recall or something, or maybe have a more advanced, more reliable part. So anyway, that is the fix. Real easy to do. It shouldn't take you, really, if you have the part, the whole procedure should take about a half an hour. It's not that difficult. So hopefully this is going to get you guys back out there in the snowdrifts.